Who are these metal detecting guys anyway? Just going out there digging holes everywhere? Like, come on. God. Ooh, metal!
Hey guys, and welcome to New Brunswick, where it's snowing and cold and then rain and then warm and then cold and then snow, and it just never knows what it wants to do. But today it's snowing, it's cold, and it seems like a perfect day to stay inside and show you my 2017 finds. So let's get right to it and let's go.
Alright, let's go check out my electrolysis setup before we start going with the stuff that we have here. Just get in there. We gotta plug it first thing. I'm running a 12 volt transformer here. You got your positive, negative. Your negative goes on the piece that you want to get cleaned out. In this case, what I'm doing right now is a horseshoe. Now I'll show you a picture of the horseshoe, what it looked like before, which is right here. And now I've been running this for probably, I'd say 4 to 5, maybe up to 10 hours. I ran quite a bit yesterday, but I scrubbed it a little bit. You can see the rust starting to break off there. I mean, another 5-6 hours with this, which will bring me to tonight. I'll probably clean it up, and yeah, it'll be close to being done. It does take a while. I'm just running a 12 volt transformer, so I mean it's not high voltage. So I just unhooked there, so I only got the one hand. I'll rehook that in a sec. But I'll show you a piece that I did just before this this one here, and that was that big spike. And when this came out of the ground, it was again rusted like crazy. Oh, excuse me. And while I was doing the electrolysis, it took probably close to 30 hours to do the whole thing and clean it properly. This little piece specifically, I didn't care if I scrubbed it all that much because I knew it was, solid steel or whatever it is. This one here was a little bit more brittle when I did it. It would kind of break apart. I lost some of the pieces here, so I kind of stopped the electrolysis process, but you can see that the rust was still starting to come off. I could have probably went a little bit further with it, and I might, but for now this is good. Just that's one of my favorite double axes that I've ever found. So it's cool, it's old, but yeah, that's my little electrolysis process here that I have. Again, it takes a lot of time. So that being said, don't be in a rush and don't over scrub your piece, and make sure you don't run it over, too long, because you'll see that it starts breaking through the metal, and yeah, you could ruin a good piece. So, and also inside here, I just used lemon juice, and that's it. Just run electricity right there through the piece. You got your positive on I'm using an old wrench that I didn't care much about. It kind of eats it through there, so as it's cleaning the other one. But yeah, negative goes on the piece you want to clean, and I just ran it right through to a 12 volt transformer. Simple as that. Cool. Alright, let's move over to the wrap up of 2017, and we'll show you what we got. Alright, so let's go through this as quickly as possible. There's quite a bit of stuff, but again, this is just the best finds. you know, what kind of stood out for us. So let's start with this here. This can is where we put our this is where we put all our clad coins. We got a toonies, loonies, all our quarters, some nickels, dimes, and I think more nickels. There's quite a few nickels actually. And then we got the odd, like, you know, we have 2 coronation medal from 1953 for Queen Elizabeth II. A couple of large cents. This one was like actually the first coin that I found on the beach, and then this one I found at our 1860s permission. I think it's 1920. Yeah, a couple large cents. Couple tokens, and then 3 tokens here. And this is my first KG3 that I found. It's kind of hard to tell. Like I did use too much product, I believe, on it to try to clean it, and it kind of turned blackish. So I probably ruined it, but anyways, it looked like it was 1770 something. It was a King George III looking to the right. Put it in that. It's kind of a waste now. This is another copper, but it's completely wiped. It's slick. It's even like very smooth. And another KG3. This is the last one I found. It was actually found my last time detecting in 2017. So yeah, this rang up good. Again, I tried to clean it. You can see Britannia there, and it would go like this, and then you got King George III looking to the right. So a couple KG3s, 2 large cents, and this is, again, those here are just myself, but this has Christian with there as well. Like he's been contributing with all the clad from the beach and all that stuff. Now also we detect a lot of yards, so we have a whole bunch of little cars. Now there's a lot of pieces of little cars, but some of them aren't fully intact, and yeah, a whole bunch of them. I didn't count them all. And the same thing with the clad, I didn't count them all, and I'll tell you why. Because our next giveaway is actually going to include all our clad, and we're going to count it, and you guys are going to guess how much clad we have in that big jar. So that'll be how we win to the giveaway. Also, this lantern here was found at an old site. It was an old cellar that we have found in a cellar hole, and then we were kind of lingering around in the yard itself, and we found this laying on a piece of wood, which was really cool. So we brought that. On the beach, you find a lot of these tent tags, lots of those. And this is all surface finds. This was on the beach. These were all on the beach as well. This was not a surface find. I actually found that under the sand at the beach though. These are all surface finds as well, except this. This has actual metal inside. It was under the sand. These are all our bottle caps. This is completely full. Again, we didn't count them to see how many we had, but they're in there. This here, I think it's our bobby pins. Yeah, all bobby pins. I'm guessing that's not all of them. I'm sure, because I've had a lot more than that, I'm sure. Pull tabs, same thing. Like, yeah, there's a bunch there, but I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot more that we just probably threw out over the year. I have a rosary that I found at the 1860s permission as well. Not sure if you guys remember that. Let's jump to the board. The board is not all the great stuff. I'll start, like, there's a couple of, you know, buckles here. So we got buckles all there. This is an older one here. I think the oldest buckle I have though is in here, which would have been this one here. So it's broken on the corner here, but yeah, we'll get back to that after. This was an old lipstick container found at the 1825 permission that we have. A couple of harmonica reeds, dog tag. It was the one and only dog tag that I found in Glace Bay in Cape Breton. I haven't found any other this year. Pieces of pocket watches, nice little cordal bell. I believe it's a number 1. I haven't cleaned it fully. It's been a pretty hectic winter so far as getting stuff done, but this was another bell here. It's not a cordal bell. I can't remember the name of this one. And we have a Costoga bell as well. This was found in the 1860s permission.
Another type of bell. This was found in the farm field, but I'm not sure if it was a bell. It kind of looks like it, but I'm not sure what it is, to tell you the truth. But I put it in with the bells. Washer toss. I got a bunch more of those. I just put 3 on there. One of them's pretty rusted. These were bazingas for rings. Same with these here. These sound pretty good. And they come out of the ground looking like this, right? So you don't know what it is. And then it's nothing. A couple of old fuses that we found. I don't know if you guys remember those. Pack of gum, not even open. I don't think I'm gonna try it, but it was found on the beach. And look at this, I found Nemo. That was actually Logan that found that, I believe, on the surface. Found this on the surface too. We only found 3 lighters all year on the beach. That's pretty crazy. People are getting pretty good with their lighters. I don't know if you remember this from one of the episodes. I can't remember which episode, but Christian found this at one of our permissions. It's kind of cool. I like that piece. This is the old canister here. And a piece of a toy gun. And this rock, this Canadian, eh? I don't know. 2017, something. Found it on the beach. Pretty cool. Other than that, there was this piece too, which we still don't know what it was, what it is. It looks to me like it was maybe, I'm not getting focused there. Looks maybe like a piece of a, I don't know, decorative piece off of like a, I don't know, a chest or a dresser. I don't know. If anybody knows, like, again, I've asked that in the past, and nobody's really gotten to us about it. But yeah, if you know what it is, let me know. All right, moving right along. Those are all my shell casings. There's actually one live bullet there. Pretty old one, but yeah, with these big caliber bullets too. I don't know what they were for. They're center fire, so they're pretty modern. But another one here, those. I don't know if I can see the size. I don't know. They're huge though. What else? Some hair clips, keys. That's the keys for the year. All my buttons for the year. A couple tom bags. Got flat buttons. Got these here. I don't know if it's military. I don't think so. This one here too. I think they're made for a blazer, more civilian style blazer. A couple flat buttons, like I said, tom backs. Got this one here, which also looks military, but I believe it's still off of a blazer. Yeah, I had a pewter button too, which I gave to one of my buddies. It was probably it was most likely a Rev War button with the RPN crown. Now he's a big Rev War collector, so I gave it to him. For me, it doesn't really matter as long as it's going into good hands. But yeah, so that was probably my best button that I found this year. So yeah, we got that buckle here. Got that one skeleton key, which is a tiny little one. But yeah, it's a nice one though. What else? Got a lead seal on my last hunt. Got an old pocket knife too. This was at the 1860s permission. It's an older one. All the wood part though is pretty deteriorated, so it's all mangled up. A few little pieces here. They look like pendants that were broken. It looks like they're made like with brass or something like that. There's not precious metal, that's for sure. Now let's move over here. Now this is all my pennies, and that's including wheat. And yeah, there's no Indian head penny, none this year. Haven't found one yet, so that's still on my bucket list. And also no silver coins this year. They've eluded me all year. And yeah, that's first one on my bucket list, is to find a silver this year. These are my spoon parts. This one is probably the oldest here. Probably dating close to the 1700s, mid 1700s I should say. That one's a pretty big honking spoon too, it's pretty heavy. Other than that, this one's pretty mangled up. It came from a plow field. So I did get some silver this year. I got the religious pendant here. This anchor and chain pendant. This is a tiny little silver ring that was found. This is the
old ornate silver ring that I found on the beach. It looks more like a daughter's ring, I believe. If I can get it to focus there. Wow. Focus. Anyway, it won't focus. So yeah, so there's that ring. This is my white gold ring. It looks like a band from a wedding band. So there'd be another part to that ring, but it's still white gold, and those look like real diamonds. So I haven't gotten it checked yet. I probably will. We'll go from there. It's an old locket that I found at the park. It does open, but I broke it when I opened it. Couple earrings, probably fake. What else? Junker ring. This is a little tiny silver ring. It says 925 on the inside. This was found on the schoolyard. So, little baby ring. This little owl too was found in a schoolyard. It was part of a bracelet of some sort. I don't think it's real in any way. This looks like a belly ring. A little bead I found. That was like really early last year, like in January. This is the ring that I found. Oh, and it came apart. This is the stone that was in there. It looks more like glass, so I think it's just like a toy ring, or I don't know, costume ring or something like that. Yeah, that was found at the 1860s permission, I believe. Is at the cellar hole, the same spot where I found that little canister, and yeah, cool. So, oh yeah, I got a couple knives too. That and a piece of one. That's pretty much it. A couple earrings. This one here. I don't know if it's gold or whatever it is. I haven't checked it. This was kind of cool. It looks like a little hair clip of some sort, but it's pretty old and ornate. I liked it. Alright, other than that, we got some copper, and I got a whole bunch of horseshoes and stuff still to do. There's axes, horseshoes, and all that. And those, again, they haven't been run through electrolysis yet. But that's what I'm doing, and that's pretty much my best finds of the year. These coins here were not found. Well, actually, we go to like a thrift show like here and there, and there's a guy that sells coins there, and we keep buying coins all the time. So yeah, there was a few of them there, my favorite ones. But yeah, well, that's it, guys. It was a great year. It was our first year, and we're still learning quite a bit. But as you can see, we've dug a lot of holes, and that's not including our trash, right? And on top of that, there's more stuff that, you know, we could have added in here, but we just didn't put it in because I think we had enough already. So, with that being said, 2018 is just about to start. If this snow can stop and the ground can thaw, and we'll get some more stuff for you guys. So stay tuned, and yeah. Now let's go over the Mission 506 details.
Alright guys, now that the wrap-up's done, let's jump into the details for Mission 506. Mission 506 is our next giveaway. It's our next goal. We're trying to get to 506 subscribers, and we wanted to do it before spring. Because when spring starts, we want our next goal to be 1,000 subscribers, which is going to be, you know, we're really going to be pushing for it. We're going to be releasing videos every week of all our adventures and hunts, and we're going to work really hard. And the more that we get your guys' support, the more it's easy for us to do that, and to keep going, have the courage to just keep making videos for you guys. It's hard. It's not easy. So anybody that just, you know, thinks you can just whip up a video together and it's that easy, it's not. That being said, the details of the giveaway itself, we're not going to tell you what the giveaway is yet, and the reason being is because I can't. I have a few deals in the making. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be yet. I'm working really hard to have something really good for you guys, but I can guarantee you it's going to be good. So keep that in mind. Also, the way we're going to be doing the giveaway, like always, you have to like the video, you have to be a subscriber, you have to be a public subscriber. We need to see that you're subscribed.
And then in the comments, I don't know if you heard, like in the wrap up I was explaining, we're gonna have a big jar with all our clad coins from 2017, and we're gonna count up the value. So you guys are gonna have to guess the value that's inside the jar. We can even wait for you guys or whatever you guys want, and you know, give you all the clues that you can get. But the closest to the value, the closest guess to the value of what's inside the jar will be the giveaway winner. So in the comments, you'll have to put the amount, and you'll also have to put just keep digging and comment anything else that you want to comment. Now, I'm noticing all these dartboards in the back of me. I am a big dart fanatic. If you guys ever want to play a game, just find me on webcamdarts.com. I'm usually there most nights. And yeah, I play people all over the world. So it's fun stuff. And yeah, come have a game with me. I think my brother's on there too. So yeah, come have a game with us. Aside from that, we don't have much more to say. I mean, 2018 seems really promising. I'm still knee deep into research, reading all these books and stuff, trying to find some really good locations for us this year. It's you know, it's a whole lot of work, and we're jumping right into it. And I'm still, like I said, I'm still pretty knee deep into it. So once the spring gets here, we should have a few permissions, new permissions lined up, and this should be all right along exactly where we want to be, what era we want to be. So stay tuned for that, guys. We're probably going to find some really good, cool, old stuff. Probably even some silver coins this year. Hopefully. Huh? They've eluded me all year last year. But this year we're going to find one. And it's going to be in one of the first hunts. Guaranteed. So aside from that, I have nothing else. Stay tuned actually for live videos, because I think I'm going to be starting to do some live videos. Chat with, you know, the people that... from this community that you know, just talk metal detecting and all that stuff. We might even do some live hunts. You know, you guys can tell me yay or nay if I should dig or not. I'll show you the AT Pro, tell you what I think about it, and go from there. Whatever signals, and yeah, you guys can help me decide, do I dig it or not? But I dig them all, right? Just saying, just keep digging, right? That being said, that's all I got. I hope you guys have a great 2018 season. And I hope all your pouches get filled with treasure this year. All right. That being said, just keep digging. Cheers. Before I let you guys go, I just want to mention one shout out for you guys. It's My Digger's Den. I don't know if you guys have seen him yet. If you haven't, check him out on YouTube and on Instagram. This guy is a class act. He's pretty good. I mean, his videos are so funny as well. He does a couple skits, but he also does metal detecting and is really good at it, and he finds some awesome stuff. So don't forget to check him out. Make sure you let him know that Denise sent you from NB Metal Detecting, and don't forget to subscribe. You know, this guy's the real deal. All right, cheers, guys.